For the third year in a row, I, Missy Information, am going to watch 4 minutes every day a Twilight film over the 31 days of August. Or should I say, of Twagust. Last year, we had a new tune, but in the shadow, we see it has become a Twclipse. There's no dark side of Twagust, really. Matter of fact, it's all dark. And now, Twclipse takes on small town governance when we go into the tribes of the wolves. An expose. Bella, the first outsider allowed in. We're going to go live to her now and see her report on what it's like. Yeah, that's basically what we're going to do. She's with hashtag Team Jacob, and that's just what I said. First time she's been let in. I'm really curious to see what they have to say. I'm guessing it has to do with the fact that Victoria's around and the threat that she poses and this weird truce that they have going on. I mean, they're not weird truths, they always have the truths, but just the fact that they're like having to deal with protection of Bella and what that means. So here we go. Bella and the crew in 3, 2, 1, boop. So they protect their tribe. Okay. So one day the warriors came across a creature. I wonder what kind of creature that looked would be. That looked like a man that was hard as stone and cold as ice. Well, that certainly looks like a European. And I'm guessing a European that's also a vampire. And what is he doing here? Well, he killed, it looks like a few other people. So, teeth can tear them apart. Fire can only destroy it. Good to know about a vampire. Okay. So, more came, and now we get... Like, I would assume Stephanie Meyer, if I had a stronger link on her adaptation, would be trying to say something about colonialism on here, but I just have a feeling that it's more so just like vampires versus wolves. But so this is okay. So he had a third wife with no special powers except for courage. And she would go and... Wait, she stabbed herself. I'm very confused what that does. Oh. Got it, because the blood was there. So she distracted them with her sacrifice. Okay. Most of their enemies have disappeared, but one remains, the cold ones. Okay. So they have a magical intuition when vampires come and are around, and they feel it again. Oh my god, wild. So much that Victoria just sets all this off. But Victoria's, I'm guessing, creating some sort of army based on what we saw with the Rainy Day Seattle vampire. Alright, they're doing some battling, some more people. There's the vampire, someone else got bit, and they're realizing they got turned. Yeah, and they're even asking what they did. So, is this a ring of vampires being created? That's like a preteen. Okay, so are they just indiscriminately turning people? Okay, so he says he needs numbers, and it's specifically Seattle. So they're creating. This really truly is. I joked about it last time, but Bella is going to become the most important person in the Pacific Northwest. Alright, back at the Cullen. And now they are learning a bit too. Newborns, new vampires. Oh, you're most uncontrollable in their first change, and here we are at 36 minutes. We're going to have to wait. Okay. That's fascinating. So, when you're most vulnerable is when you first change. No real metaphor there whatsoever. But okay, God, so there's a vampire army being, like, organically created. And that's what the wolves have sensed and why they've been so on edge. Okay. Boy, again, really funny. This movie begins within 2 minutes. Let's get married, and I'll turn you. And we have, within now 30 plus minutes in, we are really setting up the vampire werewolf war. I keep calling it a werewolf. I've been better about calling it wolves, actually, for the last couple ones, because it's not werewolves, it is just wolves. Gosh. Okay. Not like the most eventful 4 minutes, but it's because it's like, the history had to be shown for that part. So it is some more exposition. We're still setting things up. The dominoes are being set up, but we'll have to wait for them to fall until tomorrow on day 10 of August. By the end, we'll be about a third of the way through. Woo-hoo-hoo.